Right, let me actually remember to turn off desktop audio this time, because I'm fucking retard, and I always forget. I always fucking forget. I don't know what it is, but I always fucking forget. Look at Hifumi, he's like, yeah, Mo Danganronpa. Jesus Christ. Right. So anyway, last time I basically didn't know the audio balance, and I had my mic pushed across my table, and I didn't notice it because I'm a fucking idiot. So I sounded really quiet compared to the game. I don't know how it is now, but hopefully it's a lot better. I fucked with the options a little bit, but what it is with the options is it automatically resets itself. So pretty much every time I go to stream this, I'm gonna have to fuck around with the options over and over and over again. It's officially nighttime. Better not leave the room. Well, what do I have to do then? Go to sleep? The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing Sayaka slept on it makes me look forward to trying it out for myself. That's a weird thing to say to yourself. What the fuck? Don't fucking say shit like that. What if she hears you and then she's like, oh, he's fucking weird. I don't want to hang out with him anymore. Exactly, then you don't get laid. And you'd be a fucking incel for the rest of your life, Makoto. Honestly, that's how it works. What's up, Jack? How's it going? How's stream? If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. Oh yeah, that's right. This is Sayaka's room, isn't it? Do I have to look in the bin? It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. Yeah, as opposed to saying, oh, I really want to sleep on this bed knowing Sayaka's been on it. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. Jack, let me know how the audio is, because I have no fucking idea. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Yeah, probably. Are you gonna sniff her peel though, like a fucking weirdo? Maybe. Let's have a look in the drawers. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. Wow. You're not gonna be able to fucking kill somebody with a sewing needle, I tell you that much. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. Audio seems fine? Good. Awesome. Thank you very much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Also a very weird thing to say. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Or a restraining order. One of the two. You're a bit quiet compared to the game, but that could just be me. Alright. I'll turn it up a little bit. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep. Last time the game was loud as fucking shit, and I said a bunch of stuff that nobody could hear. Which I feel very stupid for.
Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromania. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
Let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Yeah, see, that's the thing about Danganronpa. You could just live here in this school, in this academy, and have infinite steak and infinite ribs and infinite fucking whatever the hell you want, and you get like 10 hot bitches to fucking chill with as well. Although Makoto is a bitch, but he's not a hot bitch. He's quite, you know.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7
I want him to do that
a.m.,
Chris Hansen
and
thing like he
nighttime
did in
is
V3. That shit was
officially over.
hilarious.
Time to rise and shine!
Where he like peeks him from the corner of the screen.
Get
He's like,
ready
take a
to
seat.
greet
Take a seat
another
right over there.
beautiful
Want him to do that.
day!
It's fucking fantastic. Seriously hilarious. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. Yeah, but before we do... thanks, music. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Oh, I see. Is he gonna automatically do it? Fair enough. I'll save it for a bit, then. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning.
Suppose I'm early. Figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My
hello?
apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
Yeah, of course it did. because he's fucking tubby, that's why. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. Yeah, especially me, when I bothered to show up. That's how badass I am. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever also probably explains why I can't read very well. I suppose I'm late.
Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late?
Yo!
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Call loss. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind that move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people?
Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet.
I don't know about Byakuya, though. I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo!
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me, and that speck started to grow very quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her! The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe, but over the course of that one night, some bullshit happened! The room had been completely transformed. What the hell?! Right, so before I continue, I'm going to go into the options, like, my good friend Jack says. What? 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 Can you not? Is it square? Maybe it's square. System? Yeah, there it is. Look at this, genius. Oh, it's because everything fucking reset itself again. Why did everything reset itself? This is supposed to be here. A bit quiet compared to the game. Alright. That's why, because everything fucking reset itself. Jesus Christ. Alright. I hope that's better. I'm really fucking sorry about that. I did all this shit in the options menu at the main menu beforehand, but I guess it, like, didn't save itself for some reason. Yeah, there we go. Alright, everything's fine now. Should be okay, hopefully. Right, so basically, before I continued, there's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave to Sayaka when we traded rooms. So basically, a couple things I wanted to bring to attention. Thank you to Noir and Emery as well for their donations to help me get Sekiro. It means a lot. I'm gonna be able to get it upon release, hopefully. I did do a little bit of miscalculation, so I may need a bit more for it than I thought originally, because I didn't take into account that I only get money like every Friday. So that's that. So thank you to the both of them so much for fucking helping me out. Looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Also, I wanted to apologize for the audio being off last time, because I know it was really, really fucking bad. The toolkit is still inside the drawer, and it's still sealed. How did you get scratch marks on the bed? That's weird. There's slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I have a feeling I know where Sayaka's at. The afterlife. The bed's been damaged too. Yeah, clearly. Yeah, maybe we should examine the giant golden katana. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Well, we'll get to it. We're gonna examine all the other shit first. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath. Yeah. Watch me fuck up the first trial, even though I know what happens. It's the display stand the sword was on. More importantly, where's Sayaka again, for the 50th time? What is this, Japanese or some shit? There's slashes and gouges on the walls and floor. Okay. Can we look in the bathroom now? I better check the bathroom, he says. Okay. Let's take a look inside. Here it is. Dead as fuck. Hey girl, you don't look so good. Took me a second to realize that I was screaming. Oh, well. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... If you guys know where that's from, you're fucking amazing, by the way. Everything went black. Basically, there's this scene from a movie called Dude, Where's My Car? And what it is they pull up to a drive-thru, and there's an Asian lady, because it's like a Chinese takeout restaurant, right? And he places his order, and then she's like, and then? And he's like, no, that's it. And like, it goes back and forth for like a ton of time. It's really goddamn funny. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It's a really stupid movie, but it's fucking hilarious at the same time. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah, you're awake, finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up! Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
No surprise considering what happened. What happened? Ah! Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. That's called Taco Bell. That's what that is. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man.
What?
What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I say that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? But Monokuma told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. What's up, Nibsy? How's it going? One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What?
Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone?
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's cuz. Naive, you're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey, Hey!
You're super
Come
naive,
on
devilishly
now.
naive, hellishly naive! No, 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 no. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding the graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the Blacken that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you'll need a system in place to access whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yup. It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the Blackened who committed the murder. And me and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blackened is.
Who done it?
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
It was Tim.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct,
Tim did it. Tim's the murderer.
only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal.
I love it when he explains to them what the punishment is. It's fucking hilarious, their reactions. It's awesome.
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Yeah, punishment.
Which, of
with
course, means your
emphasis.
school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Yeah, just death. That's all there is to it. Don't worry about it. It's just death, right? No biggie.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply,
what?
it's execution. Execution?
What?
By execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
Okay, I don't know what this sounds like to you guys, but whenever he says paper plane in a hurricane, I think of some fucking indie band lyrics. Tossed about like a paper plane in a hurricane. Sounds like that. I don't know what it is. Really hits my ear wrong. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done!
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
The hell are you talking
You're
about?
freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment?
Hmm.
I don't know, throw you into deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
I don't
Be so
believe
selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Hot, by the way. Hot as fuck.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Yup.
Are you?
Please.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
Prepare yourselves. Ooh. When I said I wanted to get penetrated, I didn't mean like this. Lewd.
This wasn't supposed to.
Nope.
Why me?
Plot. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? This can't be real.
No way!
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. Now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Yeah, just don't litter and you'll be alright, alright? Fine. Simple. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. And a bunch of cuts. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. Semen. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who, until just a second ago, had been our friend, was dead. She'd died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. Just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality!
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
She violated a school regulation.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blacking.
Ta-da!
This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
Yeah, what a fucking egotistical bear douche Marshmallow fucking naming it after himself. What a prick.
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much for the corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for that. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. Yeah, that is a bit dodgy. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It's the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not is, of course, up to you.
Continuing to think about and talk about all the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing waiting for those who are unable to willing to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. 'Cause she was vulnerable, easy, frail. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Yeah, lest you be a cuck forever.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no. Can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, that's the first thing you would do. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then,
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
Two-player co-op-based defense with the two of them. That's... With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
but...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but yeah, she has 7 fucking spears in her. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check, after all those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It really is real? Hell no! Someone save me! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
Just now accepting that?
Yeah, I know. He's a little bit slow.
Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Yeah, sounds like something he'd say. Prick.
Let me out of here!
Come on, man! Let me out of here! Come on! Someone let me out! Yep. No fucking dice, Afro. What's up, sexy?
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah!
What? She's right! Then could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me.
Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words,
You think I did it?
So then,
are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so...
well, do I really have to say anymore?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I'll fuck them up. Letting his deadly worms hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It
very
was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least just check to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I'd better get going.
Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out.
But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me still had me filled with suspicion.
Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
execution is execution.
Might
Execution.
want to get this shit straight.
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka?
Maybe all the Hatsune Miku jokes is what did her in? I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before.
The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 in the morning. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed.
Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Righty then. Leave the gym? Yes. Nobody gives a shit about Junko's dead body. Everybody just gives a shit about Sayaka. Very unfortunate. Sorry, Junko. Wait, I have to leave the gym so I can leave the gym? Okay.
First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little. That might reveal something new. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little?
Maybe.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle.
Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly...
Ah, that's right, we'll have to trade keys.
When we switched rooms, we switched keys, too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then... how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it, otherwise what's the point of even switching?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Alrighty then. Table? Nope, that's not Sakura, that's a table. Let's take a look at the sheath as well. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with the sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? I know why. Replica sword sheath has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Can we examine the scratches on the ground? Yes, we can. There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember all of our rooms are completely soundproof? So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Right. I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. Let's take a look in the drawer. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the
What?
mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, cause, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Maybe it'll come into play later. Let's take a look at the notepad. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay, fair enough. Examine the bed. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Well, good thing for Makoto that Monokuma wouldn't let him stay in a destroyed room, right? So maybe he'll get to stay in Sayaka's room and get to keep smelling her bed sheets like a fucking freak. Not that I'm judging him. Right, we already looked at that. Yeah. Waste bin? No, we can't examine that. Oh, Kyoko's here. Hey, babe. Where'd you come from? Do I have to talk to the people? Maybe that's what it is. I think
By
that
the
might be
way.
what it is. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard!
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Yeah.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Oh, let's talk to Kyoko as well then.
Hey, Kyoko.
I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but
What are you doing?
god damn, she's fucking sexy. Just look at her, man. Jesus.
Isn't it obvious?
The leather, the fucking lavender hair. Good lord. Oof.
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you
room.
lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. Yeah, maybe she's trying to solve this murder, you fucking twat. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight
Listen.
and said, "Are you a clean freak?"
Huh? No, I don't think so. But what?
Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the Truth Bolt section of her handbook. Can we go into the bathroom now? The bathroom, and on the other side of this door.
No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka.
All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now.
Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me.
Oh damn, her legs are bent at a very weird angle as well. Poor girl. Jesus.
The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime.
Okay, so potentially the killer could have used the shower to wash all the blood off this wall, but they didn't. Because they're retarded? Because technically 1:30 in the morning would be the morning, not night, would it? It would count as the next day, right? So nighttime is only between 10 and 12 p.m., wouldn't it? I don't know how they do things in Danganronpa, but...
I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that.
I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body.
Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow.
Gee, you think?
But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her right wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger?
Sayaka's wrist has been added to the Truth Bolt section of her handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Huh? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Let's examine the blood as well. Oh, can we not examine the blood stain? Is that not like a thing we can examine? No, I guess we're done in here. Poor Sayaka, man.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting in the way we found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Can we examine the doorknob? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it.
Hmm?
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of her handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if there's... even talk to me, that is. Right, so finally now that all that voice work is done, I can fucking say shit. So, god damn it. Yeah, basically what I was trying to say last time is that I did set up a donation for Sekiro, and the reason I don't like doing that shit is because I don't want to give off the impression that I'm on Twitch to beg for money or to extort money from people, or anything like that. I really fucking hate that shit. I'm not one of those kind to be like, oh, like, subscribe, favorite for more content, ooh, follow my YouTube. Like, I don't fucking do that shit. It really fucking pisses me off when people do that. And I realize, like, now that I stream, giving it a very slight nod to it is fine, but, like, don't overdo it, because it's just annoying. If people like your shit, they'll subscribe and they'll favorite and they'll follow you at their own fucking discretion, you know what I mean? There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room, this is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point, only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid, it'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty's been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook.
There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked.
Yeah, 1 coin, sure. Thanks. Alright, I think we can exit here, yeah. Alright. So yeah, basically what I was saying is I don't like to set up donations and shit like that, because it makes me feel like a dick, and it makes me feel like I'm pressuring people, and I really don't want to give off that impression at all. But thank you again so fucking much to Emery and Noir for donating to help me get Sekiro as well. Like I said, I did miscalculate a very tiny bit, and I should be able to get it on release, but just in case I can't, that's what the 20 is there for. But basically, to go along that line of thought, I'm standing still so I don't get distracted so I can follow my thought through, but I don't like to give off the impression that I'm on here to extort people, or to exploit people. I fucking hate that. I'm on here for friends and good laughs and entertainment. That's what I'm here for at the end of the day. So it's like, I appreciate money and bits and all that shit. All that shit is fucking nice, and I thank you all so much for that, but that's not what I'm on here for.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time.
So I formally applied for the position.
I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they give me the key for the trash room gate.
But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want?
That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying the evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring.
boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it like.
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for you-know and poking around at it.
There's no way
What
to
are you
think about
talking
this
about?
in a
All my love is for
common
2D.
sense kind of way.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that, so maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D!
After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet.
I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You
Oh, okay! So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room, where we found Sayaka's corpse. Nah, I'm kidding. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you?
You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind.
Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Right, so we have a few things here. There's shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Yeah, is that? Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Ease into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, making all sorts of references nobody will get. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. But before we do that, let's take a look at this shirt real quick. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece?
Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Yeah, just stop talking, please.
Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is.
Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, we can check the incinerator as well, and then I'm gonna go piss. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off.
Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said that the last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Oh yes, about that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible?
Incinerator has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook. I can't read.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out his comic book fantasies.
But we can examine the button as well. Let's do that.
The green button turns it on and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems anyway.
Alright, we can leave. Alright, with that, I'm gonna take a piss break real quick, and I'll be back in a minute. So I'll see you all very shortly. So see you soon. Right, apologies for that. I have returned! Let me put that back down. Easy. Righty then. Let's carry on, shall we? Where were we headed? We were headed to the gym. Can we warp to the gym? Let's see if we can just warp to the gym. It's not this floor. It's not that floor. It's this floor. Oh, can we not? Oh yeah, we can. Sick. Wicked. Nice, I'm gonna abuse the fuck out of that now that I know how it works. Good lord. That makes things so much simpler.
Hey Hero, can I ask you something? Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto? What are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed, what the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Hiro does not seem like the kind of person that would wash his clothes. I'm just gonna say that right now.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it.
Shattered crystal ball has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million.
Million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
Right, let's talk to Chihiro as well. What's up, beautiful?
Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Or could it? Right, I think we're done in here. Yeah, we are done in here as well. The trial should begin soon, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not entirely sure, though. Where do we have left to check? I don't know where we have left to investigate. Maybe I have to go back to my room? Celeste is just chilling out in her room, really? Okay. Yeah. Saika's room, yeah. Can I not work here? Oh, I guess I can't work there. Shit. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to run there, then. Fuck! God, I'm so used to holding square to run, I don't know why. Circle to run in this one, isn't it? Righty then. Where does that go? I don't know. I don't know where that goes. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, this is where I want to go. I think. Who the fuck do I have to talk to? I'm assuming I have to talk to somebody, but I don't know. Wouldn't be the dining hall. Let's talk to Leon real quick.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Saika was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Ah, I see. Maybe that's what we have to take into account.
Huh? This is Saika's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it.
So maybe we should take a glance at her room as well? Oh my god, I wish the movement in this wasn't so bad. It's terrible. Honestly, it is. I hope the second game isn't like this.
Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Saika's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Saika's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that?
Yeah, why would they indeed? Dorm nameplates have been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Oh god, is there something else I'm missing? Fuck me. I don't know. So if the murder took place in my room, then I should be going into my room, shouldn't I? Who the fuck do I have to talk to? Oh yeah, this is... Oh, this is Saika's room. I'm fucking stupid. What? What? So this would be my room then. Alrighty then. Kyoko's not here anymore, so I'm guessing... What the fuck am I missing? I've got to be missing something. Help? No. What the fuck am I missing?
By the way,
Yeah, he already said this. We already talked to him, yeah. Alright, so they're just gonna say the same shit, so I guess it's nothing in here. What is it then? You've been to the trash room. Oh, the laundry room. They did say something about the laundry room being a place for the crystal ball, didn't they? Maybe we should go investigate that. So we've talked to Leon. We got the nameplate. That's the dining hall. Oh yeah, we had to check out the dining hall as well. Because that's where the knife came from, huh? Maybe not. I guess we can't check out anything in here. Let's talk to Aoi.
Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started.
Then it's not a break, is it, idiot?
This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Saika was killed.
I see. Alright. Useless as fuck. Doesn't do a single fucking thing. Thanks, Hina. She's cute, but she doesn't do anything. Right, so... I don't know what the fuck I could possibly be missing at this point. So for people who don't know, this is not blind. I do know everything that happens. I know the story. I know all the murderers. I know all the victims and shit like that, but I've never played this one myself, exactly. So, like, I've never played it before. I've seen the whole game. I've seen the anime as well, but I've never played this one. I've played V3. V3 is the only one I've actually, like, physically played myself. God, that camera turning is just bogus as shit. Let's talk to Taka as well.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget, Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Okay, fucking weirdo. Stand there with your fucking cadet. Alright, gym? No, we've already been to the gym. We've already established everything in the gym. So I think we can fuck off. What the fuck am I missing then? I don't know what the hell I could possibly be missing. Celeste is here, okay. But there's nothing in here that we have to do, right? Unless we have to talk to everybody, but I can't see that being possible. Fucking shit, the controls in this are so bad, honestly. I know it's the first Danganronpa game they did, but, like, seriously, the controls in this are fucking wank. How do I get back to where all the rooms are? I don't know. Fucking hell, this is tedious. I want to just get to the trial already. I know what the fuck happened. I know who did it. There's probably details of each trial that I'm gonna forget, or, like, things that I won't remember exactly how they work, but it shouldn't be too bad. See, trash room? I've already done that. I don't know what the fuck I'm missing, man. I really don't know. I can't put my finger on it. If I knew where the fuck Kyoko was. Is she on the map? Let's see. What is this? Dining hall? Why does it have an exclamation mark here? What does that mean? Is there like a legend or something that I can look at to see what everything means? Apparently not. Guess you just have to guess. It's really fucking stupid. Unless the exclamation means areas that you have left to investigate or something, but I don't know what it means. There's no way I can possibly tell. Who's that? Oh, it's Toko. I don't give a fuck about her. I talked to, Yasuhiro, and I talked to, Chihiro as well. What the fuck am I missing, man? I've examined all this. I know I have. I wish the things that you've already examined would fucking go away, but they don't. No, that's the wall. I think I've examined everything I can. I mean, obviously I'm missing something, otherwise the trial would have started, but I don't know what the fuck I can possibly be missing. Talk to Byakuya, maybe?
Very strange.
So why was Sakuya in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit?
No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night.
Didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
Huh?
After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switched rooms. She's dead because of me.
Then it should have been me that died?
Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility.
If that's really true, then
Yeah, Makoto is like the fucking easiest bitch boy to kill off, fucking insult cuck. Kill him off straight off the gate. Go to the dining hall. There has to be some shit we can investigate in the dining hall. There has to be. I don't trust that for shit. We've already talked to Asahina. Oh, we can go in here, can we? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know we could do that.
hello then. Explains a lot, doesn't it?
A little bit. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning? Or better see if anyone here knows more about it. kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bolt section of your monopad. Alright. So we can leave the kitchen now, that's good. So we have the knife as a truth bullet now, that's awesome. Oh, I see, that's the only door you could go into. Because this is a window. Hold on, 2 seconds. Fuck. Damn it, I'm sorry about that. I really had to sneeze and I wanted to mute for that, but I couldn't. Apologies for that. Right, so fuck off, I guess? Who would know about the knife missing from the kitchen, though? Oh, maybe I have to talk to Asahina again. Maybe I should do that while I'm here. Maybe she has something to do with, like, knowing something about the knives or something like that. Might as well do it while I'm here.
Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
So you didn't bother to mention that earlier when I talked to you? Okay.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. Or a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the kitchen knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it? Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it.
Aui's account has been added to the Truth Bolt section of her handbook. Think fuck.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Well, what? Of course not. I would never... Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together... I honestly have no idea.
Right. Let's leave the ditzy bitch alone. Where would I have to go now? Talk to Sakura again, maybe? Because Sakura and Hina are good friends, right? So... The nameplates are switched. This would be the murder room, right? Yes. I can never remember. My memory is, like, really terrible. I've said it before, I'll say it again. My memory is shit. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey!
She just says the same shit? Alright. Fuck me then. Guess I'm just fucked for 5 hours trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Do I have to go back and look at the kitchen knife again? Or is it gonna say I have no reason to go back in here? Because I honestly don't know. Nope, I can go in here. Fantastic. Are we going to establish that the knife for sure came from the kitchen? Nope, it's just gonna say the same shit. What a waste of time that was. So what the fuck do I do then? The other games are so much better at doing this shit than this one is. I mean, obviously, they've had time to improve and, like, think shit through more, but... I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Like, there's a list of evidence that you can review, but there's not a list of evidence that you have to find, like, things that you're missing. Sorry, I'm trying to think. It's very hard for me, because I'm a fucking daft idiot. No, their rooms aren't gonna be of any help. Also, I don't know why the fuck I'm so small compared to everybody else. I'm like a midget compared to everybody. Don't know why that is. I honestly don't fucking know, dude. I'm just gonna be running around here for the next, like, 5 hours trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Oh, it says out of 18. Is that out of 18, or does that just mean I have 18? It just means I have 18. Fantastic. Awesome. That's so helpful. Thanks, game. Hopefully you enjoy my heavy-ass sarcasm. Where's the laundry room? Oh, it's back in the main bit. Fucking twat. Let's go into the fucking AV room. So I thought it was the fucking... God damn it, this is fucking annoying, man. Honestly. The other games are so much better at pulling off this investigating shit than this one is. Alright, here's the laundry room. Maybe there's some evidence in here that we've missed or something, because this is the only place I haven't checked. No. There's nothing in here, really. A couple of porno magazines featuring Junko. That's good. If you're into that sort of thing. Trash room again? Maybe there's something else I'll learn if I go back to the trash room. Because I've examined my room pretty thoroughly. Talk to Hifumi again?
Hey, Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down.
Huh? Really?
If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on.
I've got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up.
Yeah, okay. Let's get away from the fucking freak. Alright? I mean, man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, but at the end of the day, a little bit off-putting. So where the fuck are we going then? It's like, honestly, I have no fucking idea. With this wall, get the fuck out of me way! Jesus Christ. Worst enemy. Worst fucking enemy. Alright, that's blocked off. Can I go in the bathrooms? What the fuck do I do? Where the fuck is Kyoko, by the way? She just fucked off. She's like nowhere. Yeah. Instead of doing this, I wish you could just do it by character. Like, I wish there was a list of characters and it just showed you where they were, on what floor they were on, in what room. Right, they're in the gym. Yeah, Kyoko's like nowhere to be found, so like I can't talk to Kyoko, so... I honestly don't know what the fucking hell to do. Like, the game is incredibly vague. Like, it's really fucking vague. Like, I don't know what to do. Alright, so this would be Sayaka's room then, right? Oh, yeah, right. He did say something about the DVD and wanting to check it out. I'm a fucking twat. I forgot. Whoops. My fault entirely. Not the game at all. He did say to himself I should go check that DVD, and I totally spaced it. Moron. Alright, we're on the ball now. We know what we're doing. Hopefully this is the last bit of info that I need. Hope for fucking Lee. Otherwise I'm screwed. Because I have no idea. Alright, let's pop it in the DVD player. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. Sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... Aw, look at how happy they are. Except the one on the far right, she's gotta be like disgusted with herself because she was born ugly as fuck. All the other ones are pretty cute though, honestly. An image slowly appeared, it looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friend she had, said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the
Sayaka
speakers.
Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation,
Hatsune
lead
Miku.
singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band.
Totally not Hatsune Miku,
For these
even though it is.
girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Dun dun dun. Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart.
Yeah, interesting.
None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What could have caused the group to go to pieces?
You know what Monokuma should have done then? He should have done that thing that Dr. Evil does from Austin Powers when he's like, $1 billion, and then everybody laughs at him. Because, like, nobody takes him fucking seriously. That would have been hilarious. Just a nod to that would have been fantastic. Without warning, the video cut off. Great.
What the hell? That wasn't real, right?
They're a super famous pop group, everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy.
What kind of person would take things this far?
Bing bing, bong bong. There it is. What's up, bitches?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say
Trial
we just get
time.
started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Right, so like I said, I've never played the first or the second Danganronpa, but I've played V3 all the way through. And I usually suck at the class trials, because sometimes the game is super vague. I don't think this one or the second one is going to be as bad with the vagueness that the third one had.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location
And
for
like
the
I said, I do know the
proceedings.
murders, I know how they go down, I know who the murderers are, I know who the victims in each chapter are going to be, and shit
Please
like that.
go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
But like I said, I've never played this one myself. The thing I'm dreading the most, I think, out of this game is the bullet time battle shit, because it looks really complex.
See you soon.
And I don't know how simple or how complicated it is, so I'm probably gonna fuck it up like mad. So, I do have a few skills set up that hopefully I'll be able to use to my advantage so I don't get fucked as hard, but... The red door on the first floor, that's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Great. Right, so let me just pop a save down, and then I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna eat some food, and then I'll be back to do the class trial, and we'll get this class trial done today, I promise. So if you want to chill out for the trial, I thank you for being here, and I'll be back in, I want to say about half an hour. I'm just gonna eat a few burgers real quick. Right, so I'll see you soon.